Look, probably everyone's biggest question is what is the cheapest possible suburb that I would buy in Australia that will perform well over the long term? And there's actually two, and they basically neighbour each other. And they are both in Geelong, and they're both north of the Geelong CBD. Now, it's obviously not going to perform as well as somewhere like East Geelong, not going to perform as well as somewhere like Geelong West, probably not going to perform as well as somewhere like Newtown, South Geelong, or Geelong as well. But not everyone has a budget, obviously, of $800,000 or $750,000 or so, and I understand that. But the suburb I'm actually going to mention, the two suburbs I'll mention, is two suburbs named Norlane and Corio. Now, for a lot of people that don't know these suburbs, there's been a lot of segments done on them because basically the Public Housing Commission of Victoria in the 60s to 80s basically made these suburbs, should I say, public housing suburbs. It was at one point nearly 70% of either of these suburbs was housing commission, but both suburbs only hold about anywhere between about 23 to about 21% public housing now, and that's even being sold off more. And these are very much so aggregated in certain pockets. So what I'm saying to people here is just know where these are and avoid these pockets like the plague. Please avoid these pockets because they will perform significantly worse than other pockets. Now, both of these suburbs, the issue with a lot of your previous graphs is there wasn't enough sales data actually match it for them to actually show up. But according to my calculations, both of these suburbs have performed at about somewhere on average between 6.6 to about 7.2% growth. Now, the thing I want to mention about this though is that's your average of the suburb. So there's actually pockets of the suburb that I've found to do 7.5 to about 8% capital growth over the last 30 to 40 years. So there's actually some pockets here that are really, really good to buy in. So just consider that with both of these suburbs. Now, another thing is as well, believe it or not, both of these suburbs are full of mostly brick, veneer and tile homes. And these are not your new shit terracotta or new style brick homes. These are your old school, solid as a rock, a Hurricane Katrina couldn't blow it over style brick homes. And what they are is they're actually cheaper than their own replacement value. So all I've done here is I've actually brought up a graph of Norlane's median purchase price to the right, and you'll see to the left here, how much does it cost to build a home? And it is roughly $473,000. So that was in actually 2023. So it might even be, maybe 500,000 now because, building costs have gone up a lot. And a lot of my tradie friends would tell me that every day. And, they will not stop going on about it. But anyway, it's basically cheaper than its replacement value. You get a whole house for it. So you're basically buying a house for minus $20,000 plus a whole block of land. So if you think of that, you're making money immediately just on the way in. So that's one of the reasons. Look, another thing is as well is despite the noise, some pockets perform well. And I've said that previously, and I'm going to demonstrate that right here. So this is just taken off an actual property, and this is just from Domain. So everyone can publicly look at this if they want to and fact check me if they want. But you'll see here between 1996 and 2023, it's almost 10x'd. And I think I calculated that to be roughly in the low eights in terms of capital growth. So as I said, there are pockets that do very well. So just consider that when buying in both of these suburbs. Again, as I said, look, you can buy for $450,000 in this suburb, and just incredible. And you can honestly get 4.5 to 5% yield if you know where to buy and what to buy. So really consider both of these suburbs. Such a good area to buy if you have less than $500,000 to play with. Honestly, just give me a call if you need to find something. I can genuinely help you out. I know a lot of the agents in the area again, and a lot of them do present me properties either pre-market, off-market, or present me genuinely interested sellers that we can do a deal with all the terms, in our favour. So really just consider that when buying in both Norlane and Corio. Not only that too, but look, this isn't just for those suburbs, but it's in general what I'm talking about here is Geelong. Look, be careful. There are quite a few dodgy pockets in the suburbs. So, look, you'll see here Thompson's one, Whittington's another. Some parts of North Geelong have dodgier pockets, should I say. Norlane's definitely another, Corio too. Look, it's obviously got a history of that, but just consider that when buying in Geelong. Now, look, everyone, please buy me a beer if you see me, because I've done you all a massive favour, but I do really appreciate you guys all watching. In future episodes, I'm going to get into some more episodes around the best suburbs of Australia, what potentially a housing market crash could look like, and why it might happen, why it might not happen, so stick out for it. And I'm actually going to get into some of the best suburbs in my view in all of Australia, so stick around for those videos. And if you want to reach out, go to www.compoundinvest.com.au or just search up Compound Invest, all one word, in Google. It should come up as the first option, and just reach out to me from there. But I really appreciate everyone watching. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you're looking for a buyer's agent in Australia's best performing suburbs, be sure to reach out via www.compoundinvest.com.au. Thanks again, and welcome to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.